Peace. Peace, family. Welcome to another clip from my YouTube channel, BruthaMikeXSpeaks. I'm going to make this very, very short and brief, but I hope that this brief message will encourage you, inspire you, and challenge you to focus upon using your life as a tool, as an implement, as a conduit, you know what I mean, to focus and share, the power of soul, the power of spirit, to number one, heal, regenerate, and redeem your own life. You know what I mean? Physically, if you may be struggling with some type of ailment or dis-ease, I pray that you will use this video, this encouragement, this challenge to stop doing whatever it is that may be aggravating your physical ailment or dis-ease. You know what I mean? To break that agreement, whatever it is, and to allow soul, allow spirit, the force that inhabits that body, to begin to practice habits and behaviors and actions that will contribute to your own healing physically. You know what I mean? I challenge you, I encourage you, I inspire you to do the same thing for your mind. You know what I mean? For your mentality, for your awareness and your discernment, to stop practicing limitation, to stop practicing possibly division and conflict, and to open your mind, to open up your awareness to where you can then use your own creativity and imagination to use your mind to inspire and encourage others the same way. Maybe not necessarily the same way, because through the filter of your mind, through the filter of your experiences, through the filter of your perspective, you know what I mean? You may be able to cover areas, that Brother Mike hasn't even been made privy to through my experiences and through my perspective. You know what I mean? So it's not even important that you see things the way I see them. And that's not what I'm striving to get you to do in all of the many videos and many messages, that I have delivered, But I do hope that this call for encouragement, this challenge, for you to use your physical body, to use your mind, will touch you in a special way that will meet you where you're at. You know what I mean? Older, younger, male, female, whether you were born in the South or the West or the East or the North, if you was born in another country, you know what I mean? And thus you have cares and concern, based upon your upbringing, based upon who you are, and what concerns you the most. Two or more things can be true at the same time. And we have a great chance, if we use it, to learn and then teach each other from the different perspectives and experiences that we have been graced, to come up in according to our own individual life's journeys. So I just encourage you to keep an open mind. You know what I mean? Seek first to understand instead of being understood. You know, a lot of times we don't even listen to each other. We just want to be heard. We want to just try to prove some level of superior consciousness. You know what I mean? And we're not even open to hearing other people's perspectives. And that keeps us locked into mediocrity. You know, it keeps us locked in to division and conflict, where if we had open minds, you know, and we stood in our truth, but we were willing to learn from each other's perspectives, we have a great deal to learn from one another. And we have the possibility to collaborate, you know, in peace, you know, and empathy and compassion, you know, if we would open our minds to be willing to understand before being understood. You know, I challenge you to begin to cultivate peace, you know, harmony in your own life, knowing that energy flows where your attention goes. You know, don't live your life in fear. You know, don't live your life in ignorance when you can learn as much as you commit yourself to. And the more you learn, the more power you have to live the best possible life that you can live as an individual. And thus, through doing that, give others permission to follow your most positive lead. You know what I mean? As an agent of change, as a thought leader, you know. And don't worry about who will vocally, you know, validate, you know, you, or show appreciation or thank you for living that type of uplifted life. You know, a lot of people will see you and be impacted by you and your encouragement and inspiration, and they'll just keep it moving. You know, they won't necessarily say thank you. They won't necessarily let you know that they even were impacted by your efforts, you know. But neither is the sun thanked for its awesome power of light and warmth, you know what I mean, to shine on the earth and to help, you know, the crops grow and to keep us from freezing in the void of space, you know what I mean. The sun is not, you know, thanked. You know, that doesn't stop the sun from shining, and it shouldn't keep you from shining either. You know, don't look for outside validation, you know, to give you permission to shine. Shine because you have the right to shine. Shine because you have the capacity to shine, you know, and live in that joy, you know, that you have the ability to shine, you know. Don't worry about those who you can't change, that you can't fix. You know, change is an individual inner effort that needs to be accepted. You know, change can't come from the outside. You know, only, you know, limitation, only judgment, only ridicule and shame can come from the outside, as others pay more attention to what other people are doing than they pay to their own ability to fight for their own upliftment and salvation. You know what I mean? So focus upon that. You know, you can eat better. You can work out. You can fix the damage that may have taken root in your physical form. You know, open up your mind to higher principles and ethics, you know, as you know, you can begin to think more loving and more compassionate, you know, and more collaborative. You can begin to alter your mind to move away from division and conflict to peace and equity and justice. You know what I mean? And the last thing I say is connect, to source, connect to God, connect to infinite intelligence, connect to the Most High, whatever your particular level of consciousness calls that creative force that has given us all life and helps to sustain us and give us chance after chance as we continue to awaken another day to get our lives right. Strive to strengthen your spiritual connection, your spiritual alignment, you know what I mean, with that higher power, But like I said before, don't be led into division and conflict, in the name of God, in the name of Creator, Let people worship and follow and grow and transform their lives according to their own particular perspective while you do the same thing. You know what I mean? And share that abundance, share that joy, collaborate in the name of Creator, and we can turn this earth, this society, into a more positive, abundant, opportunistic, society where we all can live greater lives. We don't have to dwell in poverty, and hatred and bigotry, Let people do them the same way you're striving to do you, So having said that, family, I'm gonna take my leave from you. I hope that you will share this video. I hope that you'll like this video. I hope that you will subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I'll talk to you soon, man. All right. Peace and elevation.